Jordan, I was wondering if the coach talked about the growth of the team after last game, and I was just wondering what areas of focus the staff and you as the senior leader are looking for improvement between now and the conference tournament.
Just continue to grow our mindset, just being aggressive at all times. And, our defense has always been there this year. We could obviously get it better. But just offensively, our mindset, execution-wise, and just being in attack mode at all times, being dangerous in everything we do. Trying to continue to find our identity on offense.
And then looking for that identity on offense, like what are some of the possible identities that you guys are focused on?
Just like last game, how we were in attack mode at all times. We need to add the execution on top of that. But it really just comes down to our mindset. We're being put in places to be successful, so we just got to capitalize.
Jordan, all the games at elevation, how were the legs, especially in the second day? Are you still feeling any of it? And do you anticipate the lack of oxygen at elevation for these next two games as well to be any kind of a problem, or will it impact you guys next week?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine now. It obviously is a factor, but there's nothing we can do about it. Just continue to, eat right, do the beet juice that Sergio does give us, stuff that helps a little bit. And then just have a mindset of just being aggressive and not allowing it to affect you more than it obviously does physically, but you can't allow it to affect you mentally. So I think that's the bigger part of it. But we know what it is in Colorado Springs. We know how it is to play up there, but it's just more of a mindset than anything.
Did you find any difference with the lack of oxygen in the second game compared to the first game, or were they both about the same?
Both about the same, to be honest.
Okay. And how are you liking, do you like playing the same opponent back-to-back within a couple of days of each other, as opposed to having to wait a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks? How are you liking these back-to-back games against the same opponent?
I don't really have an opinion on it quite yet, maybe after the season ends, but it has been nice playing the same team back-to-back, but then also there are some downsides, being stuck away from home for a longer period of time. But it is what it is. It's just basketball at the end of the day, so we got to find a way to win 2 tough games on the road when we do go play back-to-back in tough atmospheres.
Can you talk about the mindset of the team once Matt Mitchell went down and roles change a little bit, burden on you a little bit more?
Yeah, you never want to see injuries happen, on either side of your team. But to see Matt go down like that, it was tough. Really glad, though, that it wasn't anything serious because it looked like it could have been. But, just more relieved that he'll be back for him and for us, for our team. And, just allowed other guys to be more aggressive in the second game and, find out, how to play without your leading scorer, so that when he comes back, keep that aggressiveness, and, adding him will be a big part of our success moving forward.
You guys jumped UCLA and then jumped Arizona State. The more coaches compiled video on you. You think they've figured out some things with Aztec basketball because you played so many closer games with Nevada, and then obviously what happened at Utah State?
I think just teams in our league, it's harder to win league games. They always know you and your program. We know them as well. So it's nothing easy, especially in this conference, going on the road. Everybody knows everybody. So I think that's what you're seeing. We just got to do a better job executing and coming away with tough games on the road.
Jordan, how much, I know your stated goal is to make the NCAA tournament, and unfortunately or fortunately, however you view it, metrics are a huge part of that. How closely do you follow the metrics?
I don't follow it that closely. Just what people tell me. I just try to do what I can do to put myself in the best position. But yeah, not too closely right now.
You're about to enter a stretch of of 10 games against the bottom 5 teams in the conference, and I believe those bottom 5 against the top 5 are 1-23 this year. There's a really big break. How do you approach these games? I mean, it from a metric standpoint, basically they're can't lose, 10 straight can't lose games. Is that a different mentality for you?
No, I mean, after the last loss, it was kind of can't lose in my mind. I mean, we never want to lose, but after that one, it's kind of can't lose from here on out. Don't have that many games left in the season. So I think we all know it's a can't lose mentality no matter who we're playing. You know, we just have to finish the season strong to get where we want to go.
And do you understand the side of the metrics that it's not just whether you win or lose, it's how you win or lose in terms of your offensive and defensive efficiency? So if you're late in a game, say you're up by 20, if that lead goes down to 10, you still win the game, but it could really hurt your metrics. Are you aware of that? And do you have to kind of keep that foot on the pedal mentality if you do find yourselves ahead by a large margin in some of these games?
Yeah, I think we always have to keep our foot on the pedal. That's something that we have had slip up a couple of times this year. So that's been a point of emphasis for us anyway. You know, we always got to keep our foot on the gas no matter what. But, yeah, I mean, I guess that would give us more incentive, you know, just to keep our foot on the gas at all times. But that's something that we've talked about in the past anyways.
Jordan, how much would you want to get a third crack potentially at Utah State in a Mountain West tournament?
Yeah, you know, we love to. Kind of like what they had last year with us. You know, we just love to see them in that scenario in a Mountain West tournament. So hopefully it happens.
What was different this time around with their team? I mean, obviously Sam Merrill's not there, but Neemias Queta is really playing good basketball. You know, how do they look to you compared to the way they played a year ago?
I think that they have a team where any one guy can step up. Last year we knew where the scoring was going to come from. We knew where the ball was going to be at down the stretch throughout the whole game. You know, it was going to be with Merrill and Queta. But, you know, now they throw the ball into Queta a lot. But that second guy, that third guy, can kind of come from anywhere. So it makes them a little bit different. It makes them still dangerous. Knowing that you have to keep all the guys on the floor contained at all times.